So hello everyone. Today we will study Spearman's rank correlation. This method is developed by Spearman and it is much simpler than the Carl-Pearson's method because this method depends upon the rank and not the actual value. Spearman's rank correlation coefficient is calculated for the repeated ranks and the non-repeated ranks. When the ranks are not repeated, then the Spearman's rank correlation coefficient denoted by capital R is defined as R equal to 1 minus 6 into summation d square upon n cube minus n, where d is the difference in the ranks of x and y and n is the total number of data given in the problem. So when the ranks are not repeated, capital R is equal to 1 minus 6 into summation d square upon n cube minus n. When the ranks are repeated, capital R is equal to 1 minus 6 into summation d square plus 1 by 12 m1 cube minus m1 plus 1 by 12 m2 cube minus m2 plus etc. upon n cube minus n, where M1, M2 are the number of times ranks are repeated and M1, M2 are the number of times the ranks are repeated. Now we'll see in examples for non-repeated rank. The first example, compute Spearman's rank correlation coefficient from the following data. So you are having X datas and Y datas. So we have to find the Spearman's rank correlation coefficient. So as we have Spearman's rank, we have to calculate the rank of X and rank of Y. So for that, we'll form a table. The table will have the first column as X and the second column will be rank of X. Okay, first we write the X column and then we have to write the rank of X. Now in the X column, the ranks we are calculating it from the highest to the lowest. Okay, the highest number in the column X is given as the rank 1. So 60 is the highest number in the column X. So 60 is given as rank 1. The next highest number is 56. That is given as the rank 2. After 56, the next number is 50, which is given as the rank 3. Similarly, next is 44, rank 4, 42, rank 5. After 42, the next number is 36, that is rank 6. Then 33, rank 7, 20, rank 8. And the last one is 15, which is rank 9. Okay, as there are 9 entries here, we have the ranks to be 9. Similarly, we have to write now the Y column. Y is again given in the problem. Write down Y column. Again, take the highest number in this Y column. The highest entry in this Y column is 80. So 80 is given as the rank 1. Next highest number is 75, which is given as rank 2. The next one is 70, given as rank 3. After that, the number is 60, that is rank 4. Then we have 58, rank 5. Next number is 50, that is given as rank 6. 45 is rank 7. 38 is rank 8. And 35 is rank 9. Okay, so we are giving the rank starting from the highest to the lowest. The highest number is given as rank 1 and the lowest number is given as the last rank. Okay, that we are following for both X and Y. After calculating the ranks, we have to form the table D. Now D is defined as rank of X minus rank of Y. So whatever ranks we have got for X and Y, subtract those ranks. So first row will be 6 minus 6, that is 0. 2 minus 9, that is minus 7. 8 minus 3, 5. 5 minus 5, 0. 7 minus 2, 5. 4 minus 4, 0. 3 minus 7 minus 4. 9 minus 7, 8. 9 minus 1, 8. 1 minus 8 is minus 7. So we have got the D column. Now square these D columns, we get D square. 0 square is 0, minus 7 square is 49, 5 square is 25, 0 square is 0, 5 square again 25, then 0, minus 4 square is 60, 8 square is 64, and minus 7 square is 49. Okay? So what we are doing is, we are calculating the ranks of X starting from the highest to the lowest. Highest is given as the rank 1, lowest is given as the last rank. Similarly for Y also. Then we are calculating the difference in the ranks and denoting it by D, and then calculating D square. Next step will be, we have to add all these columns. Only D square is required in the formula. So we have to add all these D squared column and calculate summation D square. So when we add all the columns of D square, when we add all the entries in the column D square, we will get D square equal to summation D square becomes 228. Now here none of the ranks are repeated, so we have to apply the formula for non-repeated rank, which is given as R is equal to 1 minus 6 into summation D square upon n cube minus n. We know summation D square is 228. Total number given is 9. So n is equal to 9, and then substituting everything, we will get 1 minus 6 into 228 upon n cube minus 9. That is 9 cube minus 9, which is simplified to minus 0.9. Okay, so this formula is applied when the ranks are not repeated. Okay, we have the ranks from 1 to 9. There are no same entries in X or Y. So we have non-repeated ranks. N is equal to 9. Summation D square is 28. Substituting everything in the Spearman's rank correlation coefficient, we get the answer as minus 0.9. Again, we get a negative correlation, and the capital R value lies between minus 1 and plus 1. Next problem. Again, you are given some X and Y. We have to compute Spearman's rank correlation coefficient. X takes the values 62, 64, 65, 69, etc. and Y takes these values. We have to calculate Spearman's rank coefficient of correlation. So again, we will form the table. First column, X column. X is the first column. Then second column is the rank of X. So check the highest value in this X column. The highest value in the X column is 74. So 74 is given as the rank 1. The next highest number is 72. That is given as the rank 2. Similarly, the next one is 71, rank 3, 70, rank 4, 69, rank 5, 65, rank 6, 64, rank 7, 62, rank 8. It is given in the same order, like we don't have to change the order. Highest number is 74 given as rank 1, and the last number is 62, that is given as rank 8. Again, no numbers are repeated over here. Similarly, in Y column. In Y column also, the highest number is 208, that is given as the rank 1. The next highest is 180, that is given as the rank 2. After 180, the next number in the Y column is 165, given as rank 3. After 165, we have the next number as 152, that is 4. Similarly, next is 145, given as a rank 5. After 145, we have the next number as 139, given as a rank 6. 126, rank 7, and 125 is rank 8. Okay, we are given. Again, here also none of the values are repeated, so we get the ranks from 1 to 8, which means n is equal to 8. Now calculating rank of X minus rank of Y, or the D column. So rank of X minus rank of Y, 8 minus 7, 1, 7 minus 8 minus 1, 6 minus 6, 0, 5 minus 5, 0, 4 minus 3, 1, 3 minus 4 minus 1, 2 minus 2 0, and 1 minus 1 is 0. We have calculated the D column. Next we are calculating D square. So D square means 1 square, that is 1, minus 1 the whole square is 1, 0 square 0, 1 square is again 1, minus 1 square is 1, again 0 squares are 0. So now we have to add or calculate the summation of D square. Now summation of D square means adding all the values in the D square column. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. The summation D square becomes 4. Now as none of the numbers are repeated in X and Y, we have to apply the formula for non-repeated rank. So summation D square is 4, and since the ranks are not repeated, we will get capital R is equal to 1 minus 6 into summation D square upon n cube minus n. N is equal to 8. Summation D square is 4. Substituting everything in this formula, we will get capital R to be equal to 0.9523. Okay, substituting for summation D square as 4, n is equal to 8. So 1 minus 6 into 4 upon 8 cube minus 8. Okay, since none of the numbers in X and Y columns were repeated, we had used this formula and we got the ranks from 1 to 8. That is why n is equal to 8. It is not depending upon the rank. This n is depending upon the total number of data given in the X or Y column. So capital R is 0.9523. Again positive correlation, and this value lies between minus 1 and plus 1. One more problem we can do. So you are given marks in economics of some students, similarly marks in maths. We have to compute Spearman's rank correlation coefficient. So we can assume that let X be the marks in economics and Y be the marks in maths. Okay, let us assume that X be the marks in economics and Y be the marks in maths. And then we have to form the column having X, Y, rank of X, rank of Y, then D and D squared. So we have assumed X to be the marks in economics and Y is the marks in maths. So we are writing the X column and then the Y column. Then calculating the rank of X and rank of Y. So after writing the X column, we will calculate the rank of X. Again choose the highest number in this column. So highest number is 45, which means that is given as the rank 1. Next highest is 42, so rank 2. After 42 we have 41, that is the next highest, that is given as the rank 3. 40 is 4. Then we have 39 is 5, 38 6, 36 7, 32 8, 28 9 and 25 10. Again none of the values are repeated over here, so we get the ranks from 1 to 10 as there are 10 values given in the X column. So n value will be equal to 10. Similarly in Y. In Y column the highest number is 85. So 85 is given as the rank 1. The next number is 80. 80 is given as rank 2. The next number is 75. That is given as rank 3. After 75 the number is 70. That is 4. Given the rank as 4. After 70 we have the next number as 66. That is given as rank 5. After 66, 65, rank 6. Then we have 59, rank 7. Then we have 54, rank 8. 50, rank 9. And 48 is rank 10. Again, none of the values in this Y columns are repeated. So we get the ranks from again 1 to 10. That means n is equal to 10. Then calculating the difference in the ranks. D is equal to rank of X minus rank of Y. So 10 minus 4, 6, 9 minus 2, 7, 8 minus 1, 7, 7 minus 3, 4, 6 minus 7 minus 1, 4 minus 6 minus 2, 5 minus 10 minus 5, 2 minus 9 minus 7, 3 minus 8 minus 5, and 1 minus 5 is minus 4. So we have calculated the D column. Next we will square all these values to write D square column. 6 square is 36. 7 square is 49, 7 square again 49, 4 square 16, minus 1 square 1, minus 2 square 4, minus 5 square 25, minus 7 square 49, minus 5 square 25, and minus 4 square 16. So we have got d square. And since none of the values in x and y are repeated, we have to apply the formula for non-repeated ranks. So we require summation of d square. So adding all these values and calculating the summation of d square. So summation d square comes out to be 270 or 270. Substituting in the formula, as none of the values are repeated or none of the ranks are repeated, we can write capital R as 1 minus 6 into summation d square upon n cube minus n. Substituting for summation d square and n, there are 10 ranks. So we get 10 cube minus 10. 10 ranks or 10 data is given. Anyway, we can take that. So 1 minus 6 into summation d square is 270. Simplifying, we get the answer as minus 0.6363, which is again a negative correlation, and this value lies between minus 1 and plus 1. Next, how to calculate capital R or Spearman's rank correlation when we have repeated ranks. Again, example. Marks in paper 1, marks in paper 2 are given. We have to calculate Spearman's rank correlation coefficient. We want to see how they are correlated, these two datas, marks in paper 1 and marks in paper 2. So let us take X to be the marks in paper 1 and Y to be the marks in paper 2. Let X be the marks in paper 1 and Y be the marks in paper 2. So we will form the column again. So X is the marks in paper 1, Y is the marks in paper 2. So first writing the X column. Again, same way, we have to start with the highest number. Highest number is given as the rank 1. So here the highest number is 72. So 72 is given as rank 1. After 72, we have the next number 65, that is given as rank 2. After 65, we have the next number as 63, that is given as rank 3. After 63, we have the next number 52, that is 4. After 52, we have the number 45. But we have 245 in this X column. Okay, two values are 45. So we have to assign the ranks, because till 4 is over. We have to give the ranks 5 and 6. We have to give the ranks as 5 and 6. Now since two values are having the same number, same ranks, so what we will do is we will take the average of those two ranks. So 52 is given as rank 4. The next number is 45, 45. Now since there is a tie between the rank 5 and 6, we have to take the average of the rank 5 and 6. That means 5 plus 6 divided by 2, that comes out to be 5.5. Okay, there is a tie between the rank 5 and 6. There is a tie between the ranks 5 and 6. So take the average of 5 and 6. We will get the answer as 5.5, 5.5. So assign the ranks 5.5 and 5.5 to the number 45. Which means now 5 and 6 are gone. So next rank we have to give is 7. So after 45, the next number is 36. That is given as the rank 7. Because 5 and 6 are already gone here. The next rank is 7. After that, next number is 25. That is given as the rank 8. As we have 8 data given here, the rank also has to end with the 8. Okay. So wherever there is a tie between the two ranks, take the average of those two ranks. Here the tie was between 5th rank and 6th rank. That is why we have taken the average of 5 and 6. So 5 plus 6 divided by 2, that comes out to be 5.5. So giving the rank 5 and 6 as 5.5 and 5.5. Now Y column. Take the Y column. Again take the highest number. The highest number is 79. That is given as the rank 1. After 79, the next number is 62. Again rank 2. Next number is 60, rank 3. After 60, we have 53, rank 4. 51, rank 5. 43, rank 6. Then 33, rank 7. 25, rank 8. Okay, there are 8. Now, none of the values of Y columns are repeated, so we don't have to take the average of any ranks. So it starts from the highest number is given as a rank 1 and the lowest number is given as the last rank. Now calculating the rank of X minus rank of Y. So 4 minus 2 is 2, 3 minus 4 is minus 1, 5.5 minus 5 is 0.5, 7 minus 8 is minus 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, 2 minus 6 is minus 4, 5.5 minus 3 is 2.5, 8 minus 7 is 1. Calculating the square of this. So D square is, that is 2 square is 4, minus 1 square is 1, 0.5 square is 0.25, minus 1 square is 1, 0, minus 4 square is 16, 2.5 square is 6.25 and 1 square is 1. Again adding this D square column. Okay. So here in this table now we have one rank repeated. So we have to apply the formula for the repeated rank. Now both repeated and non-repeated rank formula we require summation D square. So adding all these values of the column D square. Okay. So same way I've told to take the average of the 5th and 6th rank, that comes out to be 5.5. So summation D square comes out to be 29.5. Now when the ranks are equal, we have the formula 1 minus 6 into summation D square plus 1 by 12 M1 cube minus M1 plus 1 by 12 M2 cube minus M2 plus etc. upon N cube minus N. We have to substitute all these values. Now M1, M2, M3 are number of times the ranks are repeated. Now in both X and Y together, we have only one rank repeated. Okay, we are having only one rank repeated, that is two values were same. 45, we had 45 number that was occurring 2 times in the X column. Okay, so these two ranks 5 or 6 there was a tie. So M1 will become 2 because this 45 was occurring 2 times in that X column. M1 value will be equal to 2. And we know already it is equal to 8. Summation D square is 29.5. We can calculate capital R. So M1 is the number of times. Whichever ranks are repeated, see how many times that number is repeated. Here 45 was repeated 2 times in the X column. So we will take M1 is equal to 2. Only one number was repeated twice. So only M1 we will get, M2, M3 we will not get. So 1 upon 1 minus 6 into, this is summation D square, 1 upon 12 M1 cube minus M1, where M1 is 2 upon 8 cube minus 8 because we had totally 8 ranks. 8 cube minus 8, and when we simplify we have the answer as 0.6428. Okay, we are having M1 only because we have only one number repeated twice. Suppose you have 2 or more numbers, accordingly you have to include M2, M3 and then add this 1 by 12 M2 cube minus M2 plus etc. Depending upon how many numbers are repeated, that many terms you have to extend here. So capital R, when we simplify this, we get 0.6428. Again, a positive correlation, and this value lies between minus 1 and plus 1. We'll take one more example. We are given 10 students and then their marks obtained in accountancy and statistics. Which means rank has to be 10 because there are 10 students. We have to give the ranks from 1 to 10. So let us take X to be the marks in accountancy and Y to be the marks in the statistics subject. again forming the column. So if we form the column, X is written as the first column, Y is written as the second column. Then I've calculated rank of X. Again, the highest number in the X column. The highest number in the X column is 90. So 90 is given as rank 1. The next highest number is 85, given as rank 2. After 85, we have 70, that is given as rank 3. 64 rank 4, 65 rank 4. After 65, we have 60, that is rank 5. 57 is rank 6. 50 is rank 7. 45 is rank 8. 40 is rank 9. And 30 is rank 10. None of the numbers are repeated here, so we get all the ranks from 1 to 10. Next is take the Y column. In the Y column, the highest number is 95. So 95 is given as rank 1. The next highest number in the Y column is 90. That is given as rank 2. After 90, we have the next highest numbers are 80 and 80. And these 80 are repeated 2 times. So we have written till second rank. There is a tie between the rank 3 and 4. There is a tie between the rank 3 and 4, which means you have to take the average of the ranks 3 and 4. So we will get 3 plus 4 divided by 2, that is 3.5, 3.5. There is a tie between the rank 3 and 4. So that is why 3 plus 4 divided by 2, that comes out to be 3.5. So now third is gone, fourth is gone. Next is the fifth rank. The next highest number is 70, that is given as fifth rank. Then after that 60, that is sixth rank. Then 50, seventh rank. After 50, we have now 40. Again 40 is repeated 2 times. So after 7, we have to give the ranks as 8 and 9. But there is a tie between the ranks 8 and 9. So we have to take the average of the ranks 8 and 9. That is 8 plus 9 divided by 2. It comes out to be 8.5 and 8.5. So both these 40 numbers are given, 8.5 and 8.5, which means the ranks 8 and 9 are gone. The next rank is 10. That is given to 35. Okay. So wherever there is a tie between the ranks, take the average of those ranks. Here there was a tie between the rank 3 and 4. So we have taken the average as 3 plus 4 divided by 2. Here there was a tie between the ranks 8 and 9. So the average of 8 and 9 ranks, that is 8 plus 9 divided by 2. So we have given 8.5 and 8.5. Next, calculating D, which is rank of X minus rank of Y. So 8 minus 10 minus 2, 3 minus 2, 1, 4 minus 5 minus 1, 10 minus 8.5, that's 1.5, 1 minus 1, 0, 9 minus 8.5 is 0.5, 7 minus 6 is 1, 6 minus 3.5 is 2.5, 2 minus 3.5 is minus 1.5, 5 minus 7 is minus 2. Now calculating the square of this. D square. D square is minus 2 the whole square is 4, 1 square is 1, minus 1 the whole square is 1, 1.5 square is 2.25, 0.5 square is 0.25, 1 square is 1, 2.5 square is 6.25, minus 1.5 square is 2.25, and minus 2 square is 4. Again, we are having now X column, there are no repeated ranks, but in Y column we have 2 repeated ranks. So we will have M1 equal to 2, M2 also equal to 2. 2 values are repeated 2 times. 80 is repeated 2 times, so M1 is equal to 2. 40 is repeated 2 times, so M2 is equal to 2. And we require summation D square. N will be equal to 10, summation D square, we have to add all these values in D square column. So summation D square comes out to be 21. Okay, 80 was repeated 2 times. That means there was a tie between the ranks 3 and 4. So we are given 3 plus 4 divided by 2, that is 3.5. Similarly, there was a tie between the ranks 8 and 9. So we got the average as 8.5. Summation d square comes out to be 21. Substituting everything in the formula. Two values were repeated. 80 was repeated 2 times and 40. So both m1 will be 2, m2 also will be equal to 2. 80 is repeated 2 times, so m1 is 2. 40 is repeated 2 times, so m2 is equal to 2. Substituting everything in the capital R formula. 1 minus summation d square is 21, m1 is 2, m2 is 2. Okay, this can be extended depending upon how many ranks are repeated. You have to calculate all the values in x and y. Together we have to write. Suppose we have 1 in x and 1 in y, then m1 will be for x and m2 will be for y. We have to calculate how many numbers are repeated in both x and y. Simplifying that, we will get the answer as 0.8667. Summation d square is 21, n is equal to 10, and then this is 1 by 12 m1 cube minus m1. This is also 1 by 12 m2 cube minus m1. Since m1 and m2 are both equal to 2, we get the answer as 0.5 and 0.5. Simplifying and calculating the value of the Spearman's rank correlation. Always Spearman's rank correlation is denoted by capital R, and Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation is always denoted by small r. Again, we have positive correlation, and the value of R lies between -1 and +1. Next example. Again, we have x column, x values, y values. We have to obtain the rank correlation. When the rank term comes, you have to calculate the rank and then use the formulas for the rank correlation. That is Spearman's rank correlation. We are having two data x and y. Again, we will form the column and calculate the rank of x, rank of y, d and d square. So first written x, then y, and then d, and then d square. Again, the highest number in the x column. Highest number in the x column is 90. That is given as rank 1. After 90, the next number is 85. But 85 is repeated 2 times, which means that there is a tie between the rank 2 and 3. So take the average of the ranks 2 and 3, that is 2 plus 3 divided by 2. So 2.5 and 2.5. So 2 and 3 gone now. Next number is 78, that is given as rank 4. Then we have, after 78, we have 74. But we have 3 numbers now, 74 here also, and here also. Which means there is a tie between the rank 5, 6 and 7. There is a tie because after the 4th rank, the next number is 74, and that 74 is occurring 3 times, which means that there is a tie between the rank 5th, 6th and 7. So take the average of 5, 6 and 7, or 5 plus 6 plus 7 divided by 3. The average is total number divided. So 5 plus 6 plus 7 divided by 3, that is 6. So we have to give 6 values, 6 ranks to each of these 74 numbers. So once 5, 6, 7 gone, the next rank is 8. That is given to 65, and then we have 9 given to 60, and 10th rank is given to 50. Okay. So depending upon how many ranks are repeated, take the average of those ranks. Here there is the ranks 5, 6, 7 are repeated. So which means that we have to calculate the average of 5 plus 6 plus 7 divided by 3. So 5 plus 6 plus 7 divided by 3 comes out to be 6. So we are giving 666 to these 74 number. So once 5, 6, 7 is gone, the next rank is 8. That is 65, 9, 60, and then 10, 50. Similarly, calculate the rank of y. Highest number is 91, given as rank 1. Next highest is 80, given as rank 2. After 80, the next highest number is 78. But we have 78 occurring 2 times. So there is a tie between the rank 4 and 5. 3 and 4. There is a tie between the rank 3 and 4. So take the average of 3 and 4. That is 3 plus 4 divided by 2. 3.5, 3.5. So 3 is also gone, 4 is also gone. So next number is 72. That will be given as rank 5 because 3 and 4 are gone in these two. Next rank is 5. Then we have 70, that is given as rank 6. Then we have 68, rank 7, 60, rank 8, 58, rank 9, and 55, rank 10. Okay, so here now we are having 3 numbers repeated. 85 is repeated 2 times, so M1 is equal to 2. 74 is repeated 3 times, so M2 equal to 3. Here 78 is repeated 2 times, M3 equal to 2. So M1 is 2, M2 is 3, and M3 is 2. N is equal to the last rank, that is 10th here, so N is equal to 10. Calculating D, which is rank of X minus rank of Y. So 2.5 minus 3.5 minus 1. 6 minus 1, 5. 2.5 minus 3.5 is minus 1. 10 minus 9 is 1. 8 minus 8 is 0. 4 minus 5 is minus 1. 6 minus 2 is 4. 9 minus 10 is minus 1. 6 minus 7 minus 1. And 1 minus 6 is minus 5. Then calculating the D square column. Minus 1 the whole square is 1. 5 square 25. Minus 1 square again 1. 1 square 1. 0 square 0. 1 minus 1 square 1. 4 square 16. Minus 1 square 1. Minus 1 square 1. And minus 5 square is 25. Adding all these D square. So we want summation D square. We want M1, M2 and M3. So M1 is 2. M2 is 3. M3 is 2. And summation D square we have to calculate by adding all these values in the column D square. So again, this explanation of how we have taken the average. 85 was divided 2 times. So the rank 2 and 3, there was a tie between the ranks 2 and 3. So average of 2 and 3. Next number was 74. That was repeated 3 times. And there was a tie between the ranks 5, 6 and 7. So 5 plus 6 plus 7 divided by 3, that is 6. Similarly, 78 was repeated 2 times and there was a tie between the rank 3 and 4. So 3 plus 4 divided by 2, that is 3.5. Summation D square is 72, and when the ranks are equal, substituting the values of summation D square, M1, M2, M3 and N, and calculating capital R. So as I told you, M1 will be 2, M2 will be 3 and M3 is equal to 2. Substituting everything in the formula for R, summation D square is 72, M1 is 2, M2 is 3, M3 is 2, N is equal to 10 and calculating the value of R. Substituted all the values over here in the formula for the repeated rank. Again simplifying, 2 cube minus 2. We can do directly using calci also. 2 cube minus 2 comes out to be 8 minus 2. That is 6. 6 by 12 is 0.5. Here it is 27 minus 3. That is 24 divided by 12. That is 2. This is again 0.5. Simplifying everything, we'll get the answer as 0.5454. Again a positive correlation and this value lies between minus 1 and plus 1. One more problem we can try. X values, Y values, we have to calculate the rank correlation. Forming the table. Again, the highest value in the column X, that is 40. So 40 is given as rank 1. After 40, the next highest is 18. But there are two values 18 and there is a tie between second and third rank. So 2 plus 3 divided by 2, that is 2.5. So 2.5 is given to both 18, which means second and third rank is gone. 15 is given as the fourth rank, 12 is 5 and 10 is sixth rank. So n is equal to 6 here. Then in the y column also the highest number is 50 given as rank 1. The next highest is 25, that is repeated 3 times. So there is a tie between the ranks second, third and fourth. So 2 plus 3 plus 4 divided by 3, that comes out to be 3. Okay, adding all the 3 ranks, second rank, third rank and fourth rank, and divided by the total number, that is 3. So 3 plus, that comes out to be 3. So we will get 3, 3, 3 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 ranks are gone. Fifth rank is given to 18 number and sixth rank is given to 12 number. Then we are calculating rank of x minus rank of y. So subtracting 6 minus 6, 0, 5 minus 5, 0, 2.5 minus 3 is minus 0.5, 2.5 minus 3 is again minus 0.5, 4 minus 1, 3, 1 minus 3 minus 2, and square of this is written over here. Then calculating the summation of d square. All these are 0, only we have these 4 values, 13 plus 0.5, that is 13.5. So summation d square is 13.5, n is equal to 6, m1 is 2 because 18 is repeated 2 times, so m1 is equal to 2, 25 is repeated 3 times, so m2 is equal to 3. There was a tie between the second and third rank in the x column. So 2.5 is the average. And there was a tie between, there's a tie between the ranks second, third and fourth. So average of 2 plus 3 plus 4. If there are 3 numbers, divide by 3. If there are 2 numbers, divide by 2. So the average comes out to be 3. Summation d square is 13.5. Substituting everything. M1 is 2, M2 is 3 because 18 was repeated 2 times, 25 repeated 3 times. Substituting everything, calculating the value of capital R, which is 0.5429. We have some word problems where we don't have to calculate the summations, you are given some data. The coefficient of rank correlation between marks in physics and chemistry obtained by a group of students is 0.8. So capital rank correlation is given, means capital R is 0.8. Sum of the squares of the difference in the rank. Now difference in the rank is denoted by D. Square of the difference in the rank means sum of the squares. So summation d square is given as 33. Find the number of pair of students. So since rank correlation is given, we have to make use of this formula. Nothing is given about the repeated rank, so we don't have to take the second formula. It is only this formula which is required. Now summation d square is given as 33. N is to be calculated. And capital R is given as 0.8. Okay, substituting for capital R, substituting for summation d square as 33, and then take this term to one side, n wale term take it to one side, and then the other terms to the other side. So 6 into 33 is 198. 1 minus 0.8 is 0.2. Cross multiply. So n cube minus n will become 198 divided by 0.2, which is 990. Solving this cubic equation using calc and calculating the value of n. So we get one of the value is 10 and there are 3 roots for this equation. So one value is 10 and the other 2 values are imaginary. So we will take this to be the number of pair of observations, that is n is equal to 10. It's a direct problem where summation d square is given, capital R is given, substituting in the formula for non-repeated ranks and then calculating n from there. The coefficient of rank correlation of the marks obtained by 10 students in economics and accountancy were found to be 0.5. It was later discovered that the difference in the ranks in the two subjects obtained by one of the students was wrongly taken as 3 instead of 7. Find the correct coefficient of rank correlation. Okay, so what was difference? Coefficient of rank correlation obtained by 10 students. So n is equal to 10. Coefficient of rank correlation means r is equal to 0.5. It was later discovered that the difference in the rank, that is summation, that is D was taken wrong as 3 instead of 7. We have to find the corrected coefficient of correlation. So capital R is 0.5, n is equal to 10. R is equal to 1 minus 6 into summation D square. So we know R, we know n. Calculate summation D square first. Calculating summation D square from here. Substituting for R and n. 10 cube minus 10 is 990. So take this to the left hand side. 1 minus 0.5 on the right hand side. Keep summation D square on the left hand side. So we get summation D square as 495 by 6 according to the given data in the problem. Okay, this is the wrong data which they have calculated it, but whatever R and whatever N was given, according to that we got summation D square as 495 by 6. Summation D square. Now we have to calculate the correct summation. So whatever answer we have got in the previous step, from that subtract the incorrect summation D square and add the correct summation D square. It is correct, not incorrect. This has to be correct summation D square. So this is 3 was taken wrong. So minus 3 square and 7 was the corrected summation, that is equal to 7 square. This has to be correct, not incorrect. So minus 3 square plus 7 square, that comes out to be 245 divided by 2. Now when summation D square is 245 divided by 2, calculate capital R. Okay, summation D square we have calculated from capital R and N. We got summation D square is 495 by 6. We were given that difference in the rank, that is D was taken as 3 instead of the correct value 7. So we are subtracting the wrong value and adding the correct value. We get the answer to be 245 divided by 2. Substituting in the formula for capital R and calculating the new or the corrected rank coefficient of correlation. Comes out to be 0.2576. Again, there is a positive correlation. The value also lies between minus 1 and plus 1. Some practice problems. So thank you. See you in the next lecture.